Hello, hello. Happy holidays. Welcome to your breathwork session for the holiday season as we are rounding out the end of 2023. Today, we're going to be utilizing a longer breathwork practice where we'll be using the two-part breath, which is going to be a gentle inhale into the belly, a second inhale into the chest, and then you're going to exhale everything out. It's going to be a rhythmic breath, so there's no stop at the top or at the bottom. Everything is just going to flow quite easily, ideally. So I'm going to do a couple rounds of my breath so you can hear that. And then I'm going to ask that you do the same. So I like to put my hands on my body when I'm breathing in the beginning because it's a little bit easier to fall into the rhythm. So I'm going to breathe into my belly, into my chest, and out. Belly, chest, out. My rhythm is like this. Let's join in and do 3 rounds of breath together just to make sure that you understand how that's flowing. All right. Exhale all the air out of your mouth. Breathing into the belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Ideally, you felt the separation of the 2 breaths as they're going in, and then one beautiful exhale all the way out. Now, when we start to breathe like this, we can start to feel a little lightheaded or dizzy in the first few minutes. Have no fear. Everything will level its way on out. You should feel some tingling sensations in the body. It could feel warm. It could feel cold. So you might want to have a blanket nearby in case you get chilly. You might feel some tightness in your jaw. Your hands may get a little tight. So like the tops of the fingertips, a little like this, or a fist all the way. Whatever happens is totally normal and okay. You're welcome to shake your body out as much as you need. And I will also prompt that throughout the session. Now, it's really important that once you lay down, you don't get back up until the end of the session. Okay. So I want you to be able to be safe. So if you stand up and you are feeling a little lightheaded, you could topple over, and I don't want that to happen to you. So general safety things out of the way. You're welcome to go as deep as you'd like or as light as you would like, whatever your body needs. I believe agency in this practice is really important. So just listen to what's going on with you and provide for yourself there. You're always welcome to speed your breath up and then slow it back down. It's your practice, so you get to do whatever you fancy. Some people don't like to breathe in and out through the mouth, so you're welcome to breathe in and out through the nose. Just know that it'll be a little bit of a lighter session for you. So you won't necessarily feel a super deep sense of body sensation. But I often like to say, once you pick a method of breathing, I want you to kind of stick to that. All right. If I prompt something that doesn't feel right for you in the middle of the session, don't do it. You are not going to upset me. What's going to make me super happy is that if you're tending to what your needs are. Now you'll hear gently with the playlist that I made for this, we'll feel like a slow, gentle buildup. We'll have a little bit of a louder song where we're going to be able to let out some audible sounds. So it might be a big, heavy sigh out through your mouth. It may be a really big yell. I'll prompt in a yell, maybe 2, maybe 3. We'll see. And I just want you to listen to what do you need in that moment. When we do give ourselves permission to let out that big ferocious roar, it's kind of a nice opportunity to shift any of those emotions that may be stuck within you. Since we are breathing deeply into the belly over and over and over again, that's basically where we can store a lot of things that we haven't been able to process and let go of. So as we pull them from the depths of the belly, sometimes it's nice to kind of yell everything out so you do have that moment of release. We're doing that second breath into the heart space to kind of surround it with some love anyways, and then you get to exhale out. I treat that as like the release portion of it, the surrendering, the letting go, whatever terminology feels right for you. And if none of those feel right, you don't got to use them. You can have your own belief and faith in this practice. The yells are totally optional, but if you have never given yourself permission to have an adult temper tantrum, do it today. Give yourself permission to feel into that. The entire purpose of breathwork is to have an emotional release of some sort. It could feel super joyful and silly and giddy. It could be really angry and you could feel very frustrated, to which I'm going to say, pound your fists out, get that out of the body. And you might have a lot of sadness come up. Whatever comes up is totally right for you. If you need some care, love, and support on the back end, all you got to do is message me and I'm here for you. We are going to get into a little bit of a journaling practice before we dive into our breath practice, just to kind of open up a little bit more, allow the brain to kind of tap into something before we get into the somatic part of this practice. I'm going to put up a little slide in the background. I'm going to give y'all a couple of minutes to kind of dive into that practice. So For our journaling practice, you can do it handwritten or you can pick up your notes app in your phone, whatever feels right. But I would love for you to write a list of 10 things that bring you joy. After you finish that list, I want you to think of the future version of you. And what are 10 things that you think you could do in 2024 to keep the feeling of joy alive and well in your life? Now, you may need a lot longer for this kind of practice. So perhaps you only get 2 or 3 out for this right now. You can always come back to it at the end and just, tap back on into that. But I'm going to be quiet for a little bit and give yourselves permission to write. So for right now, just do a bullet point list of 10 things that bring you joy. Taking just another 30 seconds to finish out that list of 10. Remember, if you're struggling to get to 10, you can always come back to it. If you've already hit 10, go for the gold, do some more. As you wrap up that end part, let's just take 3 or 5 rounds of slow inhales and exhales together, gently in through the nose and gently out through the nose and in, out, in, out. Just kind of flow with that slow breath. And whenever you're ready, think of the future version of you and try to write 10 things or 2 or 5 or whatever that you think you could do in 2024 to keep the feeling of joy alive and well in your life. Remember, they can be soft and easy things. Perhaps just carving out a couple of minutes for yourself to feel into your body, your feelings that can bring you some more joy. Taking just a final 30 seconds here to write down whatever first comes to mind. Finishing up that last thought. When you do conclude, I just want you to come back to 3 to 5 rounds of slow breath. That felt challenging for you, you can always exhale out through the mouth. Kind of let that be the letting go of that. And just a reminder, you can always come back to this whenever you need. So when we kind of open ourselves up for a little bit more joy and gratitude, it creates more space in our hearts. It also kind of is this little magnet opportunity for things to continue to find their way to you. So just try to look for a few moments of joy in an everyday, okay? And if life is really hard, certainly look for at least one thing that can bring you some joy. We're going to get into our practice. So we already talked through that 2-part breath. If you are not clear on what that looks like, go back, re-listen, drop into that, send me a message if you need some care here. But we are going to be doing this practice laying down. So allow yourself to become comfortable. I would love nothing underneath your neck, so no pillow or blanket or anything. Let your head just naturally rest so our airwaves are nice and open. Sometimes it's helpful to put a little bolster underneath your knees for your lower back. Again, do whatever you need. I love an eye mask, helps kind of close down my eyes so I can't take in a million other things going on around me. And whenever you get to your comfortable position, drop back in with that nice big slow inhale in through the nose and out through the nose. I mentioned in the middle of our practice, we're going to have an opportunity to let out some sound. I really do encourage you, at the very least, to let out some heavy sighs. Feel the vibrations in your throat, the sound of your own voice. At the end, we will have some optional breath holds. If you want to play along, you're more than welcome to, but you don't have to. They're not mandatory. I love them because they're kind of like really good finishers for me. So as always, do whatever you need. I'll prompt everything through. And if you don't want to do breath holds, all you got to do is stay there with your slow breath. If you came today with an intention that you want to work with, allow that to center into your mind's eye right now. If you want to focus on the joy that we were just talking about, give yourself permission to feel that too. And we're just going to open up this breathwork circle to the universe. May you let go of any expectations, demands, fears, or worries. Allow yourself to receive whatever this practice is here for you today. May my ego be set aside so I can be of maximum service to you. And may you know that any feeling that arises in your body is just meant to be felt. There's nothing you have to do with it. No places that you have to go. Just stay with that breath. And may whatever happens today be exactly what you need. We're going to begin our active breath together on the count of 3. Enjoy the ride. 1, 2, 3. Breathing into the belly. Taking the second breath into the chest. Exhaling everything out. Starting this nice and slow. Feeling the breath as it moves through your body. Perhaps you place a hand on your low belly and a hand on your high heart for the first song, just to feel that body, feel the breath. The mental mind attach onto the flow of the breath in your body. Be quiet for the next 90 seconds just to let yourself fall into that rhythm.
Automatic, could've quit you on the day you hit my face. You get problematic, but I won't, and it's alright. You being a coward, only fearing you'll change mine. So on every referendum you can hide. Straight ticket, never alright. I remember flying off the letter. I remember us being together in the cool of the day. I will be bereft if separated ever from you.
You're starting to feel a little lightheaded or dizzy. Know that it is normal. It's okay. Simply try to stay with that breath. First 4 minutes are always the hardest. Feeling that belly rise, the chest rise, exhale all the way out. Stay with that pattern.
She cut it out, they never grow. It is that made of fiction and all good intention with nothing to show.
last 3 minutes, we've been working on that foundation of that rhythmic breath, coming back to that slow pace anytime you need. But in this next song, perhaps you give yourself permission to speed it up just a little bit. See how that feels in your body and see if that allows any emotion to almost come to the surface. Just here to remind you that we just want to welcome those feelings, not push them away or try to evade them. Just feel, stay with that breath. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out.
I wasn't gone. It was only harder to find me. Just play along. Let the cold wind take you in its breeze and look out at me like the sun through the trees. Or if not, just believe in your love. No, don't let me go. It's hard enough on your own. No, you're not alone. I've been out chasing gold. Straight through the maze where the staircase bends as you're racing. Look for a face in the window, pain as it's breaking, and stop at the edge and look down off the ledge, and you'll see that it's all in your head. No, don't let me go. It's hard enough on your own. No, you're not alone. I've been out chasing gold.
We're deep enough into this practice where you should feel some sensations in your body. If you're not there just yet, keep with it. Breathe in a little bit deeper into that belly. Breathe in deeper to the heart. And really feel that exhale come up and out of your body. Stay with that breath as you breathe into the heart space, push the shoulders into whatever is underneath you. Feel a stretch across your heart for expansion. Exhale, feel everything leave you as your body sinks deeper into where you are. If it feels safe and okay, give me 10 deeper, faster rounds of breath. If we can meet your growing edge and keep going forward. Listen to what that body needs and just stay with that breath.
Another step, another floorboard creep. Just spend your money on plastic cards with broken beads. Now run into me, let my hands cradle both your cheeks, and say you love me. Just say you love me.
are feeling tighter, your arms are feeling heavy, pick them up and shake them out. Wiggle your legs from side to side, just feeling that physical body. And see if you can begin to trust your breath a little bit more and see if it can dive any deeper into that belly as it rises all the way to the ceiling. Keep expanding with that breath.
Just say you love me. No. How are you, honey? Thinking about you all the time. Me, I'm hiding out of sight and out of mind. But if you call, then I come running out of water into the brush fire. Just say you love me. Just say you love me. Just say you love me.
I want to see if you can take in 20% more air into that heart space, that second breath. Keep expanding into this love epicenter. Feeling the chest rise even bigger with that second breath. Exhaling everything and allowing every muscle to soften.
Just say you love. 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 Just say you love.
Ideally, you should feel things in that body. If not, allow the mind to feel the breath flow. We've got the foundation built now, so let's go a little bit deeper. Let's see if you can bring your mental attention into that breath as it goes through the throat, feeling any sensations, bringing up some vibrations as you exhale everything out, perhaps a little bit of sound. Just picking up the pace a little bit more, hearing your breath for the next 10 rounds. Keep expanding.
This ain't no sham. I am what I am. Though I may speak some tongue of old, or even spit out some holy word, I have no strength from which to speak. When you sit me down and see I'm weak, we will run and scream. You will dance with me. They'll fulfill our dreams and we'll be free. And we will be who we are, and they'll heal our
Diving that breath even deeper. If you lost the rhythm, join back in. Keep flowing with that and check in and see, can you breathe a little bit quicker? Do you need to keep it slower? Listen to your body. Let the breath guide you. Stay with it.
So as we walked through fields of green, was the fairest sun I'd never seen. And I was broke, I was on my knees, and you said yes as I said please. This ain't no sham, I am what I am. I'll leave no time for a cynic's mind. We will run and scream, you will dance with me, fulfill our dreams and we'll be free. We will be who we are and they'll heal our
Give your body permission to really push all of that air out of you. Feel the vibrations in the throat. Hear the sigh as it comes up and out.
my fickle flesh go to waste.
Emotions are coming up to the surface. Let yourself feel them.
My heart
If there's joy, let out a giggle. If there's sadness, you have permission to wail. If there's anger in you, shake that body out. But stay with that breath. Beautiful. We're going to move into our song. We're going to start to let out some sounds. So if you want to yell your guts out in this next song, have a pillow nearby, your hands to yell into. If you're brave enough, let that voice fill the whole space where you are. But I want you to start to elicit a deeper feeling in that body. If there's frustration or anger that's been building up in you from this year, the last month, the holidays, whatever it is, breathe in and imagine you can let go of that every exhale. Let that flow.
Let me hold your ego while you get your back packed.
Take this opportunity to stretch out your jaw even wider. Pick up those arms, shake them wildly. Pound your feet into the ground underneath you, but stay with that breath. Perhaps it goes a little bit faster for 10 rounds. Just feeling into those emotions that want to come up to the surface. Dive the breath even lower into the belly. Keep expanding. Let yourself feel the connection of your body to whatever is underneath you as you exhale out, feeling that groundedness and connection into yourself, trusting the breath just a smidge more as we gear up for our first active big yell, a big sound. You're welcome to sigh everything out, but breathe in a little bit deeper, a few more rounds right now. You want to yell your guts out with me. Taking a big, deep inhale, and on the count of 3, hear the sound come up and out of you. 1, 2, 3.
We were never gonna catch fire. We'd burn up in flames.
Going right back into that rhythmic breath once you're done. See if anything else wants to move. Your body, your arms, your legs. Keep breathing.
I won't have to feel the cold. I do now, so I'll know what it feels like when I feel fire, fire.
building that intensity in your body with the breath. We're going to have one more opportunity to let out a large yell, but keep flowing with that breath.
In my chest, in my mouth, on my tongue, in my mind and my soul, so my lungs can.
If you need it, you have full permission to take it. Big, deep inhale, count of 3, yell it out. 1, 2, 3.
We'd have burned up in the flames long before they ever rose up high.
Right back into that 2-part breath. See if there's any more vibrations you can bring into your body with this breath.
I do now, so I know what it feels like when I feel fire.
We're moving into the last 2 songs of active breath here together today. Starting to come down. If you want to stay with an intense, deep, quick breath, do that. Perhaps you start to shift it just 1 gear down, but still expanding as much as you can into the belly, into the heart. Lose yourself in this breath for this song.
When the rain comes, no one really likes when the rain comes, 'cause that's the same time that the pain comes crashing down. Yeah. But when the rain comes, it comes to wake us into our freedom. And that's the same way that your love comes pouring down. This love like rain, your love like rain, let it fall from you. Follow me, your people. This love like rain, your love like rain, let it fall from you.
Checking in on those hands. As you inhale those 2 breaths in, start to bring those fingertips into your palms, finding a squeeze. As you exhale, allow the palms to open up. Inhale, tight palms all the way in. Exhale and release that. If you would like, and start to tense all the muscles in your body as you inhale and soften them as you exhale. Just feeling more and more in this present moment.
Whoa, this love like rain, your love like rain, let it fall from you and fall on me, yeah. This love like rain, your love like rain, let it fall from you and fall on me, your people. Let it fall, let it fall down. Follow me, your people. Let it fall, let it fall down. Follow me, your people. Whoa, this love like rain, your love like rain, let it fall from you and fall on me, yeah. This love like rain, your love like rain, let it fall from you, fall on me, your people.
Stretching open the jaw for one more final time. Perhaps you bring your arms out away from your body, allow the legs to splay out, take up some space. You allow your belly to rise any higher, the heart to go any higher, feeling a stretch across the chest. Exhale out a sigh as you collapse into this physical body in your space.
Let it fall down. Yeah. Follow me, your people. Let it fall. Let it fall. Like rain on earth. Let it fall down.
Moving into the last song of active breath. 3 minutes. Take this however you want to. I would suggest starting to slow everything down. I'm gonna be quiet for this song so you can just listen to what your
Good
body needs
days, they're
and
ahead.
stay with that rhythm.
Can't feel it all coming back. It opens up your heart as the morning makes room for a new start. Welcome the wind of golden days settling. You wake up to feel the days turn back to spring. You're always on in the past. Make room for all you never had. Old ways are in the past. Make peace with what you never had. Just open up your heart as the morning makes room for a new start. Just wake me up. Just wake me up. New day, come, new love,
Final 60 seconds of work here.
new
You haven't slowed your breath down. Give yourself permission to now. See if anything else comes up in that slowness.
new day, come, new love, new day, come, new love.
Finding your final few rounds of breath here. We're gently going to shift into our slow inhale and a slow exhale. Breathing in nice and deep through your nose if that's available for you. Exhaling out nice and slow through the nose. Gently inhale, gently exhale. Fully letting go of that swiftness of that two-part breath as we glide into softening even more. Moving into our breath holds, which again are optional. If you don't want to play along, just stay with a slow breath. Let yourself rest. You're ready for the first hold of the day. Exhale everything out through your mouth. Become completely empty. And then a slow inhale up to your maximum capacity, holding your breath at the top, staying still and centered here in this hold, relaxing any muscles that you may have tightened up, remaining present in this hold. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale all the way out. Slow inhale in through the nose. out through the nose, gently in, gently out, in and out. Preparing for our second hold. Exhaling everything out through the jaw, becoming empty. Soft inhale up to your maximum point. Hold your breath there. Keep holding. Five, four, three, two, one. Exhale it out. Back into some slow inhales and slow exhales. Preparing for our last hold of the day. Checking in with yourself and seeing if that would feel good and nurturing for you, or maybe you're ready to rest. Do what you need. Exhale everything out through the jaw, inhaling nice and deep, getting to that maximum point, the biggest breath of today. Holding at the top, softening your muscles, and this time you decide how long you want to be. 10 seconds, 20, a minute to 90 seconds. Take what you need. Whenever it is time for you to exhale, move into that slow breath. But if you're in your hold, try to go a little bit longer. You got this. You're still holding. You're at 1 minute. You're still in your hold. We're rounding out at 90 seconds. Gently allow yourself to exhale all the way out as we move into our final rest portion, where all you have to do is slowly inhale and slowly exhale. Perhaps you allow your exhale to be around 6 or 8 seconds. Let everything be soft, slow, and just be present here. Your overactive mind has tried to switch back on. So allow yourself to focus on how the breath is moving through you. Perhaps you can bring your attention to your feet. Imagine you can send your breath all the way down to the soles of your feet that have allowed you to navigate through this entire year. They've carried you through all of the lived experiences and connections. Allow yourself to stay grounded and centered right here, right now. Continue to stay with this slow, beautiful breath. Perhaps you recall some of the joyful moments that we started this session with, breathing in a little bit deeper to expand your heart space for more of that as you keep navigating forward in life. We finish out our time together here today. I picked an oracle card for us. I picked the word choice. I don't know if you'll be able to see that later. Which is a powerful word. But this card says, choose. The time has come to make a choice. Opportunities can only manifest themselves if you make up your mind. As long as you keep on doubting, nothing or no one will know which direction it should take. If you know what you want, the whole universe will conspire to deliver just that. This is the moment to start experiencing the power of choosing. If you say yes, you will notice how it enables you to go for it completely. If you say no, you will simultaneously say yes to something else that you've now made room for. So pick the energies you allow in your life as consciously as possible. You are not what happens to you. You are what you choose to be, and only you can decide that. Take a moment to feel how this sits with you. Do you make decisions that benefit you and make you grow? Or do you sometimes assume that you're unworthy and keep yourself small? Know that it's possible to shift your thinking because you pick your thoughts. Also be aware of that age-old truth that everything you give attention to grows. Negative or positive, love or fear, contraction or expansion. The choice is yours. Remember the power of choice. To close this little breathwork group, we'll do one more big inhale together, exhale at a side together. Big in and out. As you gently start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Perhaps you stretch your arms overhead and feel your body elongate. Move slowly. And if you need more time in this rest and relaxation period, take it. There's no rush. Thank you for showing up for yourself today, for carving out time for you. Most importantly, trusting me to guide you on this journey. If you need any extra care, love, or support, feel free to reach out. Any questions have come up or you want to share anything that happened, I'm here for it all. I'm sending you love from the depths of my heart. Happy holiday season. I hope to see you again sometime soon.